Staffo, filming out of Prana Jiu-Jitsu in Stockholm for Science of Skill, and we are gonna show you another self-defense technique. So today's technique is gonna be, we'll start from the close guard, and it's called the hip bump sweep. It's one of the most basic, most powerful, and most old school sweeps in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and the reason it's still being used today after all these years is because it's extremely effective. So it's going to be a sweep where you use a lot of your strongest muscle to try to get from the bottom to the top. In a self-defense situation, it is very common to end up on the ground somehow. I don't know how you get there in this situation. Some guy might have accidentally tackled you. You might be fighting a judo guy for some reason. You might trip, but you are on the bottom. And when you're on the bottom, the first thing you're going to want to do is work yourself towards a close guard, which is going to be the position where you have both of your legs around the other person. The reason for this being is that it's a very strong position for breaking the posture. If you can get the guy close to you, it's going to be very hard for him to punch you, okay? So the sweep we're going to do today is going to be more used when he's not really pushing much forward from the close guard, but he's sitting a little bit more back. So this technique will allow you to transition from the bottom to the top. So you start out being vulnerable to punches, and Eric is going to explain to you a little bit how to defend the punches. But then you end up on top in a mount position, which is one of the strongest positions to either hold the person down or to punch him or elbow him yourself. So even though it's a very simple technique, it's going to be valuable without doubt. So now I'm going to let Eric do the explaining for the technique.
Okay, so if when I'm on the bottom, I want to keep the guy far away from me, or I want to keep him close. Because if I have him far away, he cannot punch me, or if I have him close to me, it's also difficult for him to punch me. He might be able to punch me, but there's not going to be any serious power in the punches. Okay? So we're here now, and from this position he's going to be able to punch me good, okay? So I'm going to have to defend myself, really keep my elbows together, and like move around. I cannot sit here and just like, I cannot just stay here in the middle and just let him be a static target. So I need to move and like put my elbows in front of my face and move, okay? So now I want to get one of his arms on the mat, okay? So I'm gonna pull my legs towards me, my knees towards me, and I'm gonna go under with my arms. So if he's punching me or something up here, I pull him towards me, and now his hands is on the mat. Okay? From here, I'm gonna sit up, grab his tricep or his elbow here. I'm gonna open my legs, and I'm gonna put this one on the mat, and the other one I'm gonna put so he cannot sprawl his legs. Okay? So I have his arms on the mat. I come up, I put my foot on the ground to push away with. The other one blocks his knee. And now, see, I come up on my hand. Now I'm gonna use my hip to turn him around. And now I'm in the mount position, which is a very dominant position. Okay? So we go back, same thing again. Here, I got his hands on the mat. I come up, I grab, put the foot on the mat, come up with my hand all the way, block his knee, and push with my hip to sweep him. Okay? So if we do that one more time in full speed.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Eric, for sharing your experience with us. And I hope to see you guys again soon.